Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So glad to be here and thank you so much for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe and pass it on to someone you think may really benefit from it. We are all here as spiritual beings having a human experience, and it's important to be there to remember that we're all connected in some way or another. And I was when I asked Spirit, what should I talk about tonight on my channel? They really wanted me to mention that to just back up and talk about how this is the holiday season. For the holiday season, there are lots of things going on, and to really surrender burdens to the Creator and really surrender burdens to the Creator, and knowing that knowing that he will take them, or she will take them on for us, that we don't have to carry them, but surrendering them and sending out love to whatever circumstance or situation you're surrendering, sending out love. And when we let go of it, that's when the magic can happen. That's when things can really move forward. So, surrendering and knowing that in surrendering, you're taking care of the universe can have your back. And so that is my little spiel for tonight. I hope you're enjoying my Christmas tree in the background. I really love it. It's got a little star at the top. Really love it. It's been a really neat gift to me this Christmas. And on that note, I want to do a card pull for us for the collective. So I'm going to switch the camera over and you'll get to see my little sign. And it's got a little message for everybody. Thanks again for being here. All right, got the sign. And I'm going to pull this up. We can see the cards. I did not get to shuffle, so I'm going to shuffle really quick. And as I shuffle, I'm just going to ask our guides, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, and all the angels and archangels come in and help us for the collective's highest good and what they need to know. And I have my little Mexican lace agate tower here, which is so beautiful. I'm going to stand the cards up against that. So what does the collective need to know for today? One more shuffle. And what does the collective need to know for today? Oh, and I got two cards out right away. And we're going to pull one more. Okay. All right. So the collective energy for today, and I believe we're in Mercury retrograde right now. So that means there are planets spinning backwards right now. And I also heard something about there are solar flares that are in the air, and that could be, and it's supposed to be the most potent solar flares since 2017. So that could have people feeling tired, more tired than usual, and um, there may be some chaotic energy with that as well. So keeping that in mind, it's important to really important to pull some energy, our energy within, and really reflect within when all of that's going on, and to take care of our own self. Okay, so the first card that I got, um, and I believe this card, I'm going to put it right there. Whoop, I can get a close up here. The Magus. It's in this Yuletide. I'm using the Yuletide deck, tarot deck by Christopher Hughes, and I believe the card number one. I'm just gonna look it up because this is a different deck. Yeah, the Magician. That's what I thought. So the Magus is known as the Magician. Same as the Magician in the regular tarot deck. This is a Yuletide deck for Christmas. The Magician card is about being the creator of our own path, of our own reality, and manifesting things that we want to see in our lives. And of course, I'm assuming most of you have heard of the story of the wolf, the white wolf versus the dark wolf, and whichever wolf you feed is the wolf that you get. If you feed into darkness, fear, and negativity, focusing on harming other people, um, control, you're focusing on the dark wolf, the black wolf. And that's what you're going to have in your life. If you're focusing on the white wolf, which is the white wolf of purity, of light, if you are showing kindness to others, you are creating creating service acts in your life where you're helping other people in whatever ways that you can, without harm, and where you're feeding positive thoughts, you're creating positive energy around you, you're um, dealing with your own emotions, not projecting them on other people, but you're exploring them and asking yourself, why am I feeling this way? Then you're feeding the white wolf, which is the wolf of light. So, in our lives, we decide what we're going to get based on, we create what we think about, it's thoughts, words, and actions. We create it by those things in our lives. So the Magician is here and he's creating, gathering things. We all have everything that we need inside of ourselves to create, either, like I said, from the white wolf perspective or the dark wolf perspective. Okay, so that's all past energy. And the difference between the energies, past, present, and future, it could be an hour, it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year. So, and then our present energy is the Five of Canes, which is actually the Five of Swords. And so, present energy for the collective. This shows that, and there's one kiddo here that's, really kind of did some damage to somebody else's work, to something someone else has built. And, on top of it, he's taken away some of the goods from those other people. And he's kind of smiling, smirking about it, and the other people are like, what, why would you do that? They're kind of looking at the results of the impact that someone else had on what they tried to build, what they tried to put together, in a good way. So you can look at this as, are you currently feeding the black wolf, or are you currently feeding the white wolf? Because when something like this happens, you're feeding the dark wolf. So think about your actions, how your thoughts, words, and actions affect other people, how they affect your day-to-day life. But mostly, what impact does it have on other people? Are you feeding the white wolf by positivity and creating more sunshine in people's lives, or are you feeding the dark wolf and um, with negativity and um, doing things to harm others? Okay, and then the future energy, which I love, this is such a pretty card. There's so much in it. It's the Knight of Candles, and knights are considered messengers in the tarot. And what I love about this card is that there's the fire in the fireplace. So that's alchemy, things burning up, um, some passion there, um, things burning up to create, burning away the dross to create gold. Um, the Knight of Candles is also known as the Knight of Wands. So fast moving energy, really fast moving energy. Is one of the fastest knights in the tarot. And it has the 4 candles across the top of the fireplace. And that 4 candles, those 4 pillar candles represent stability. So there's a lot of stability within this picture, within this home. And the train is showing transportation or movement. And that's truly the Knight. I said Knight of Wands is the Knight of Candles is the fastest moving knight. And he's thought to be carrying a message, bringing in a message, bringing a passionate new beginning, a message of a passionate new beginning. So yeah, that's past, present, and future. And then for the overall energy, it is 5 of Gifts, which 5 of Gifts is feeling left out in the cold, is the overall energy. Feeling left out in the cold, it's this feeling of if, the person just went around to the door and opened up the door, they'd be able to walk in to the building and warm up. But they're choosing to stand out in the cold rather than go to the door. And, I really feel like this card is a symbolic of, how in order to open the door, we need to go within and reflect on what is it that's keeping us in that feeling of being left out in the cold, you know. I see the window as well, and in the window is the 5 gifts. And like I said, if they just go around the corner through the door, the gifts are there, they're inside for them, but they're choosing to stay out in the cold. So it's really about going within, exploring, is there an area of your life where you're feeling left out in the cold? And if so, exploring why that is. Okay. All right, so that's the overall energy, guys. And I'm hoping that everybody is having a great week. Remember, these videos are timeless, so when you see it is when it's meant for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps to bring more of this content onto YouTube for you. And I will see you in the future with another video. I thank you so, so much, and I wish you so much love and light. Namaste.